Hello and welcome to my channel and welcome back. I want to thank all my new subscribers for joining us here on The Art Archaeologist, and I want to thank all of my subscribers that have been sticking with me for a really long time. I'm so glad you're all here. I just went over 1,000 subscribers and it's very exciting. So this video today, I've got to say real quick, I've got my two dogs and every time I film, I have to turn off my camera when they have their play attacks and all these things that happen. But today I'm gonna muscle through this because I've got a couple appointments. So if you hear squeaking in the background, I do apologize, but I just don't have time to keep stopping the camera and waiting. This video today, I'm very excited to announce that I have just been invited to join a design team, my very first design team, and it's by Robyn McClendon, and you can find her here on YouTube. And there's a few other gals that I'm working with. There's Soul Rain Art, Patti, Tolley, Parrish, and Vicki Ross. So I am going to go ahead for this trailer and link their channels below, and then I'm also going to link this paper kit below, and I'm going to link my paper kits that I'm using in this challenge below as well. This is just a quick little trailer video to kind of show you some materials, and I'm going to make a journal out of these printables, and I'm not going to tell you too much about it. You'll have to come back and learn how to make it. It's very junk journal style, but I'm going to be doing an unusual size for this because I want to force myself to troubleshoot my way through it. I want to challenge myself. That's maybe a better word than force. Force is a little rough. But I want to challenge myself to do some things that I haven't done before, some ideas that I have for this. So I want to show you what I've got so far and what you can kind of expect for this journal project. This is her printable kit, and this is available now. And it's a really gorgeous 9-page kit. And I just printed these up on my inkjet printer. And then I had a really happy accident happen, which I will show you in a moment. I'm planning on using this page for pockets and that kind of thing. I really love the graphics on this page. This is really cool. She used some copyright-free images and a lot of her own art and put it together in her own style. And I have been a fan of Robyn McClendon's channel for a long time, and I invite you to check it out. I've also been a fan of Patti's channel for a long time, but I'm just new to Vicki Ross and Soul Rain. And those channels, whenever I can steal a little time, I've been watching their channels to catch up on the kind of artwork that we're all doing. And I just love this art community that we have here. It's so incredible. In my personal life, I do not have a lot of artistic friends. And so it's really, really cool to have YouTube. I'm in love with YouTube. So that's the 9-page Robyn McClendon printable kit. Now I'm going to be using a few of my printable kits, and these are available on in my Etsy shop, and I'll link these kits below as well. I'm using Leaf Print Kit 1, and my idea is to put Robyn's stuff together with my botanicals. I'm really going to be using my leaf prints and my eco dyes for this project, and then we're doing a monthly challenge, so there's going to be some really cool things coming up where I'm going to meld more of her printables in with other kits of mine. But for this one, I'm doing the Leaf Prints Kit 1, and my idea here is to rip out and separate these leaves and then put them throughout the journal. There's one page I'll be using. Here's another one. This is a fun little kit. It's really designed for you to tear up. Whoops-a-daisy. So I've got Leaf Prints Kit 1 and Leaf Prints Kit 4, but it really is designed. These are all Gelli prints off of my Gelli plate, and yeah, you can just tear this up. This one really came out neat. It came out looking like an x-ray photo. I did a video on this. I will link that video below too. I almost have to go back and watch all my footage and tell you guys, go back and see what I told you so that I get all the links in there. So here's my fun idea for this. I went ahead and took extra prints of Robyn's, and then I printed my eco die. This kit is called Woodland Magic, and I just did a few pages to see how they would come out, and they have come out really, really lovely. So these are going to be some of the book pages in the journal. So there's one. This part of this page is my absolute favorite part of this kit. I have printed like 6 pages of this because I want this part. This is some of Robyn's Gelli printing. I love that technique. So you can learn so much from these ladies. It's going to be really exciting. There's another one. It's very similar to this one, but a little different. This is definitely all the same color scheme here that I've got going, and I wanted to do that on purpose. I wanted to kind of just really have color harmony with this journal here. Oh, isn't that cool? I just really am liking how they're looking when you go to flip the page. And I think that these are all light enough to journal right over. Like you might leave this part of the page as a highlight and then journal a little here and maybe journal inside this little shape here. I mean, it's going to be a really fun little way to make a journal. Oops-a-daisy, let me flip that over. So a lot of her pages are kind of up and down style, and then hers are vertical and mine are horizontal is what I'm trying to say. But I think the harmony is totally there. I really like it. Now this next page, this is such a happy accident. So I took and printed Robyn's prints, right? And then I put them in my printer because I had to make sure I had them the right way because I wanted this to line up. See, and this is a bad example. This is the only bad example. But I wanted the print lines to line up so that I wouldn't waste our beautiful printables. And this one for some reason got off kilter, and I'm not sure what happened there. But what is so funny about this and so typical of me is I was so worried about lining this up that I put these in front ways and I printed my eco die on top of her printable, and I think it came out stunning. I think it's so gorgeous. Let me show you the difference between the original. So I think it's going to be really fun to have both of these styles. So here's another thing you can do. You can take an eco die or something of softer color and then just print over top. So I just am amazed at how cool that ended up coming out. And then you've got this beautiful harmony and contrast between the two. Isn't that something? So I wanted to share that with you. And then here's the other side of this, and I don't know how this ended up like that. Really irritating because the rest of them I had no issues with. So that's the way my life works, and I've just learned to live with it. This is actually going to end up okay because I'm the way I'm doing the pages of this journal, which you will see, I'm going to do a full tutorial on this journal so that you can do it yourself. And I'm just going to bring some ideas that I have and ideas that I've learned over time, and I will tell you as we go what those are. But this is going to work out just fine for the way I'm designing it. Now, the last thing I did, I just couldn't wait. We had our design team meeting the other day, and before we did that, I had printed the kit, Robyn's kit, and I couldn't wait to make some tags, so I went ahead, and they're not done yet, of course. I only did the one side, and I just used manila tags, and these tags are 3 1/8 by 6. So you got there, these are pretty big tags, and ooh, they may not work for this journal, but I don't care. I'll use them for something. So what I did was I took a full sheet. I will give you a little freebie real quick. I took a full sheet of her printable. Let's just pretend this side is blank. And then I love to do this. I just made sure I could see the line of her print so that I didn't go over. And then you can get 3 of this size out of a sheet. Okay. So, and then I didn't look at her side. I did not line these up at all. I wanted a total organic, you get what comes up kind of tags. So that's what I did with that. And here they are. I'll just flip through. I've got like 9 of them. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I love that marbling. I'm going to do one at a time so there's no interference. Let me move. I'm going to pull you in for a sec here. Okay, let's start anew. I just wanted you to catch the details of these gorgeous tags real quick here. Look at that. Whoa, I love it. It's really fun to make art like this. The harder I try, I've found over the years, and I've said it before, the worse my art comes out. And when I just really make the priority having fun, that's when I come up with my best stuff. And again, here's my absolute favorite part, and I really love how this black came out up here, and then the little postage stamp. This is, Robyn does a thing called intuitive scripting, and this is one of her little pieces of intuitive scripting on top of one of her Gelli prints, and it is such a neat thing to watch her do. Here's some Asian scripting, and it looks like, well, I don't know if they're Asian, but postage stamps, just really fun. And then I did, of course, I got 3 of these marble ones. Here's the other one. Let me grab this one. I got 3 out of my page, so this is what I ended up with on the marbles, and aren't they delicious? I love these so, so much. And then here's a repeat of some of those graphics that she has on that sheet that's going to be like really perfect for cards. Talking about this sheet here, this graphic really plays well in the collage here. So I hope you guys grab your supplies. I'm going to be putting this out soon. I've got to get my act together, and in between life and all my filming, just give me a few days and we're going to start really jamming on this project here. And then you can look forward to, I'm going to do a different and unique project every month with our printables. It won't always be a journal. It's going to be a lot of different ideas coming up in the near future. So I will see you soon. I'm so glad you stopped by today, and have a great, great day. Thanks. See you soon.